Hey folks, welcome back to Green Iron TV. We are still in the throes of getting prepped to take vehicles to the Military Vehicle Preservation Association National Convention, which is held this year in Oshkosh, Wisconsin, here the second week of September, starting September 11th and running through the 14th. I have the Jeep up on the trailer right at the moment, mainly because I wanted to take it for a test drive around the block, make sure how well it trailered on this particular trailer, because I've never trailered it on this one before. So we just wanted to test that out. And of course, while I have it up in the air like this, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to do some final wash and cleaning on the vehicle. And of course, being up helps me get at things a lot easier. So we're going to continue to wash and prep this vehicle and get it ready. And you know, it's one of those things where we're running home in the evening after work. You know, it's getting dark early. If I can get this done in time, I'm going to get the 715 out and we're going to get that washed as well and back in the garage where it's protected. And then I do have a little bit of a sneak peek at the very end. So if you stick around to the very end, you'll get to see a sneak peek on a really exciting project that I got coming up that I've been in the works with for a little bit. And after we get back from Wisconsin, we're going to have to go recover that particular piece and get it back here to the garage where we can start restoration on it. So we'll give you that sneak peek here in a little bit at the very end. But in the meantime, I'm going to pull this out and we're going to get washing on it and get it all cleaned up and get it ready for judging. So thanks a lot. Like always, hey, give us a like, leave a comment, hit the subscribe button. Check out the links down below for the cool Green Iron TV merchandise. There's t-shirts, hats, sweatshirts, all kinds of nice things in our merch store, so please check that out. And we appreciate you guys watching. Thanks. Okay, pull back around, back in the garage, let it drip dry a little bit, towel dry it a little bit, and we're going to whip the 715 out here real quick and get it clean too. Luckily, 715 is actually pretty clean. It's just got a few fingerprints and footprints around it. So, plus we're not having this one judged, so this can just get away with a quick cleaning. little tip when you're washing a 715. Fold that driver's seat down, and then you don't get a wet butt when you get back in. One of the places that always gets dirty is the floorboards, so there's a hat. We got incoming. Little paraglider out today playing. Maybe I should fire up the 50 cal and see if I can knock him out of the air. Alright, 715 is all clean and washed. Like I said, it wasn't very dirty. It just had a little bit of dust and some fingerprints. And of course, we know carrying them on an open trailer all the way to Wisconsin, they're going to get a little bit of dirt and road grime on them anyway. So we'll be spot cleaning them once we get to Wisconsin. But now we'll get it inside and we'll get these two vehicles all towel dried. And I'll tell you about the surprise of what we're going to work on. Alright, let's take care of the majority of the water spots. Let's do the little Jeep. All right, I say that's pretty good. Looks pretty well tile dried off. And now we can do fine details here one of these other days when we get a little bit of time. It's been extremely busy, like always, and so finding the time's been a little crazy. Okay, now that we got the cleaning out of the way, we can get to the fun stuff. And that is what is going to be an upcoming project here on Green Iron TV. It's going to be pretty exciting. Thankfully, all of you that stuck around to find out what it is. So my buddy Cal and Cal's local here to me, and he has several M37s. He just finished an M38, and he's getting, he's pretty excited in the military vehicle stuff. And the local American Legion here, they actually have two M1A2 57 millimeter anti-tank cannons. All right, and they've been sitting for a long time. Both of them were manufactured in 1942, and they've been sitting for a long time. They're about half buried up to their axles, and they've just been sitting there. So what's going to happen is we are each going to take one and bring them back to our shops and begin restoration on them. And once we get them restored, what we're going to do, we are going to have them marked for the American Legion, and we are going to then take them to parades and displays on behalf of the American Legion and help this American Legion post. This is a little bit smaller, older post. Like a lot of the veterans organizations, they're seeing dwindling numbers of membership. The younger veterans just don't seem to get into these groups. So hopefully this will spark a little bit of interest in this local post, and we can get some people joined in. So here, after we get back from Wisconsin, probably in a week or so after that, we will be heading over to the American Legion and trying to retrieve these. Like I said, they are down over a hill on the riverbank, and we got to get them up a huge hill to where we can load them onto some trailers to get them back to our shops for restoration. I'm going to try and use my skid steer with forks on it. I think it's going to have enough capacity. I have looked up the capacity on these two cannons, and they are 2,500 pounds each. So hopefully my big diesel skid steer will be able to pick those up, and we'll be able to set them on trailers and basically get it up the hill. And then, so we'll be looking for bits and pieces. The guns are pretty complete. They're pretty solid. They are demilled, of course. But we're going to be looking to put some new tires on it. Of course, take the axles all apart, make sure everything's freewheeling. We're going to, go through all the pedals, all that stuff. Depending on how seized up they are, I would like to get it to the point where you can open the legs up and so forth for displays. One of them, the elevation is not going to work because it was demilled by them cutting the spur gear that does the elevation. The other one has it, but still there and solid, but probably digging around we're going to find that maybe they welded it in a spot we just didn't see. So if we can get elevations working, we will. But like I said, the big thing is we want to strip these down. We are going to be looking for a couple local sandblasters to help with this restoration. Hopefully, they can volunteer some time and some effort to help sandblast some stuff. Cal and I are going to volunteer all the time, and all the time the maintenance and the paint and the heavy lifting work. I've already talked to our buddies at Delta Team Decals. They're going to take care of all the markings for us for these two cannons, and hopefully it won't take us too terribly long to get them going. And the goal is to have them back on the road for next Memorial Day, so that we can basically debut them in the big Memorial Day parade we have here. I will probably tow the one behind the 715, and I think Cal's going to try and tow behind one of his M37s. So I'll be looking at that. I'll be probably looking to rig up some taillights. I know in the military they have a single taillight that can be hung from the barrel of the cannon. So here in Wisconsin, I'll be doing some searching for some stuff like that, or at least just a trailer plug, so that I can build a little bit of a wire harness. I might, try and configure some taillights in a non-traditional way, so that it's a little safer on the road. Gonna be looking for some 9x16 NDTs, because as you can see in these pictures, the tires are completely junk and rotten, so I have one tire. Cal seems to think he has a couple that are in good shape, but while I'm at Wisconsin, I'm going to take a look around and see if I can find any other things. I know one of the things that's probably going to be next to impossible to find, but the sighting scopes on both of them are missing. So we'll try and figure something out, even if we just have to make a cosmetic one that looks kind of real, but doesn't really work as a scope. That might be an option. So you never know. We'll see what we can do. So anyway, thanks for watching along. And I know it wasn't much of an exciting episode, watching me wash a couple vehicles, but hopefully you stuck around to find out about the new cannon that's going to be coming. And we'll be getting these vehicles ready, and before too long here, in about a little over a week, we'll be on the road to Wisconsin. So thanks a lot. Make sure you give us a like, leave a comment. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Also take a moment, check out the link down below for all the Green Iron merchandise, hats, t-shirts, sweatshirts, cool stuff. Every little bit of you guys buying that stuff helps. Helps me put a little bit of gas in these vehicles, helps me get some gas in the tow vehicles to tow them to shows and parades and events. And before too long, we're going to be restoring a cannon. So thanks a lot, folks. You guys have a great day. I appreciate everybody that's watched. See you later.